Bonjour tout le monde. Welcome to Weekday Wanderings in Paris. My name's Jackie. I am in the 15th arrondissement on Boulevard Garibaldi in the metro station Sèvres-le-Cours. So, looks like I'm in jail, but I'm not. I'm in a metro station. Okay. So I'll just wait a little bit until I can see somebody. I can see one person online at the moment. I'll just wait for a little bit before we get some more. Whoever's online, there's two people now. Just let me know if you can hear me because I have a new headset and I want to know if the microphone's working. So if you can hear me loud and clear, please let me know. Okay. So for those who've just arrived, bonjour. I'm in the 15th arrondissement at Boulevard Garibaldi at the metro on line 6, Sèvres-le-Cours. Susan McGregor, good morning. How are you? Or good evening to you. Thank you. She says, hi Jackie. Yes, I can hear you. Fantastic. Thank you. So yes, so I'm in the metro today. And the reason that I'm in the metro, or there's various reasons, but I did watch a video a couple of months ago. Somebody posted, in fact, that somebody is just videoing metro trips and posting them on YouTube because people miss the metro. And one of those, for those of you who have been to Paris, knowing you're in Paris is usually getting on the metro for the first time. So, yes. Susan says, hi, just waving at you. I've been on too many Zoom meetings today. I totally get that. Not a problem. So I like the metro in general. At least I did when I first moved to Paris. Hi there, Sally Davies. Nice to see you. So I thought, well, I'll take people for a little ride on the metro today. And so I enjoyed the metro when I first came to Paris and for many years because, obviously it's a great way of getting around the city very quickly or, relatively efficiently when it's working well. But then when I came here with children, it's really not practical because if you look behind me, you have to deal with things like these staircases, which are really not good. So I started taking the bus and then I realised the bus is actually better because it's scenic. You don't get to see much on the metro, it's just tunnels. But line 6 is very unique in that some of it is above ground. Hi, Kieran Gay, how are you today? Lovely to see you. So I have around 6 people online, so hello to everybody. So we're on Metro Line 6. The metro station is Sèvres-le-Cours, which is in the 15th arrondissement. We're on Boulevard Garibaldi. So I'm showing you Line 6 because it's my favourite metro line, because it's scenic and because it has a very specific view anyway. We were actually on Metro Line 6 on our walk on Tuesday. So that was Daumesnil and Picpus. They're both on the other end of Line 6. I live in the middle of Line 6 at Denfert-Rochereau, which we've already been to before. So I got on there and I've made my way this way. So all of the metro lines, they have a terminus. So they have one end and another end. And we have Terry online. Hi, Terry. And we have, of course, Judy online. Hi there, Judy. Good to see you again. So the terminus the two ends of Line 6 are Nation. And so on Tuesday we were near the Nation end. And the other end is Étoile, which is Charles de Gaulle Étoile, which we were there the other day, of course, for the Arc de Triomphe. And this is the direction we're heading in now. Okay. And of course, I will talk about the Arc de Triomphe competition very soon as well. Okay, so just for those of you who either haven't been to Paris before or haven't been in a long time, so I'm already inside the gate, so I'm not going to go through again, but basically you have a turnstile gate which has little bleepy passes, and that's how you get in. Okay, now one thing I need to tell you, and we're not going to go up these stairs because we're not. One thing I need to tell you is this was usually the way a lot of people went on the metro or on the bus or whatever. It's got a ticket, it's a carnet. Okay, these are going to be, as of the 14th of October, no longer usable. So they've been phasing them out gradually, and as of the 14th of October, no longer usable. So you're going to have to get yourself a card when you come here. And that's really easy. You just go to one of the ticket offices and get yourself a card for €2, and then you load these on it. So it's just a paperless system now. Okay, so we're going this direction, Metro Line 6, Étoile. We're at Sèvres-le-Court, and we're going to travel down to Passy. Okay, so just a few metro stations because those ones are above ground. Obviously, if I go underground, we're going to lose reception, so we can't do a live walk. I wanted to do exactly what we're doing now on Tuesday, because there are some really cool above ground parts on the other direction. So we were here on Tuesday, but unfortunately this station, and these two stations here are underground, so we would have lost. There's a really neat view here, but that's underground, so I would have lost reception. Karen says, I have one as a souvenir. My Navigo card has the worst photo. I think everyone's first Navigo card is usually the worst photo. Yeah, my current Navigo card has a terrible photo. Look at this. So I'm not taking the stairs, I'm taking the escalator. So if you do get a station that has an escalator, great. It's really awful when the escalators are not working. Okay. So, one thing I wanted to tell you about Line 6. Line 6, it used to be called Line 2 back in the 1900s when it first opened, and then in 1909 it changed to Line 6 because obviously they were building more and more and they changed things somewhat. So here we're on the platform going to Étoile. Okay. So I really love these above ground ones because, like I said, they are scenic, so it's really interesting. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is show you a map of Paris. Don't go to this machine. I tried to buy something here just now. It took my €2 coin and it says there's an 80-cent credit on it, which there's not because I put €2 in. It stole my money and there's nothing in here worth 80 cents, so I can't buy anything, so I'm very annoyed. Okay, so here we go. This is a metro map. Of course, they're available everywhere, but they have them obviously in all the stations as well. So Line 6 is this green line here, so this is where we were the other day. Goes over the Seine there. So this is line the 12th arrondissement, this is the 13th arrondissement, this is the 14th, so I live here. So I got on here, and then Line 6 goes around here. Pasteur was the last station, and then I just got off here. So this one's underground, and this one is above ground. So this green line here actually is the old Barrière des Fermiers Généraux, which was one of the city gates. So this is actually the limit of the city of Paris back in the late 1700s. You love my nail polish colour. Oh, thank you. It's actually falling off, as you can see there. I need to get it redone, but thank you. I love it too. You see, that's pretty terrible. But thank you for that, Emily. Okay. Oh, we just had a metro arrive. Okay. So this is a very touristic metro because there's some lovely things to see, and because it's actually scenic. So yeah, it's very cool. Sometimes it's extremely busy too, so we just have to be careful. So yeah, so this green line, if I can whiz back a little bit, that used to be the boundary of the city of Paris back in the late 1700s. And likewise, line 2, this blue line here, was the northern boundary of the city of Paris. So I really like it. Oh, that was noisy. I really like it because it gives you a little bit of historic perspective. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So anyway, that's the metro map. And of course, we have 16 metro lines in Paris. It goes up to line 14, but there is also line 3B and 7B as well, so they're little just kind of in between metros. Okay, line 14 is obviously the newest one, and that's fully automatic, and it's recently been extended, and it's pretty amazing. And of course, line 1, this is also historic because this follows the Axe Historique de Paris, which is the line that goes directly down the middle. So it goes from Vincennes, so that's the castle at Bois de Vincennes, all the way through the middle of Paris, so Hôtel de Ville and Châtelet, and goes to, where are we, Arc de Triomphe, and goes all the way to La Défense. So very, very historic and significant. Okay, so while we're waiting for the next one, you can tell how long it takes for your metro to arrive. Most stations have these little things up here. So we're in line 6. We're going in the direction Étoile, and there's 3 minutes before our next station train, and 5 minutes for the following one. So that's how you know where you are. And of course the other side goes in the other direction. Okay, so I'll keep the camera pointing this way because you'd rather see this than me, I'm sure. Okay, so when we get on, I'll be pointing you out the window, and hopefully we'll get a good view because there are wonderful things to see. I love, 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 love the metro. Who said that? Kieran Gay. Yes. Okay, so I have a couple of announcements to make in terms of our Arc de Triomphe competition. We so far have 2 correct entries. I'm looking for 1 more correct entry. So we got Kieran Gay and Susan McGregor, who are getting themselves a little souvenir from Christo and Jean-Claude. So congratulations. I need 1 more person, and then I'll send that off to you. Okay? So yes, here we go. So lots of cool advertising. Woohoo, said Kieran Gay. She was so keen, and she came through. So well done. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm actually off to the Arc de Triomphe now because obviously this line goes there. Because I read the other day that because like I said, the material. Kieran Gay says thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Susan McGregor says thank you so much. Thank you. So this is the material here. Probably, yeah, there we go. Silver on one side, blue on the other. And I understand that that silver washes off in the rain. And of course it's already been up for a few weeks, or for a week and a bit. So I want to see how it's changed. So I'm going to take some photos when I'm there and see if it's looks any different. Okay, that's been a really long 1 minute because we're only at 2 minutes now. This is what the metro often does. So yeah. So there we go. We're just waiting on our metro. And it's supposed to be, the weather here has been absolutely terrible. It's been either raining or freezing. Obviously summer's well and truly over, and we are now in autumn. Today is supposed to be raining, and it's not been so bad, so it's pretty glad about that. Okay, how busy are we? Yeah, it's relatively busy. It's not packed, but it's busy enough. Okay, so I'm going to go on this one here, and it's going to be really tricky because there's people here. But okay. Kieran says, still so much better than the Sydney trains. Okay, so now we're inside. If we do lose reception, you'll understand why, but hopefully we should be fine as we're above ground. Okay, so the view from this line is lovely. I really love it. Not so much inside, but definitely outside. So this is the 15th. It's very pretty. The 15th bordering on the 7th, so that's a very nice part of Paris. So let's shoot in this direction here. True immersion. That's what I'm aiming for. Okay. There's some really pretty scenes coming up. You've just got to peek between the buildings sometimes. So we've just gone one station. Hope you don't get too seasick following this. So we're at Metro Kampong now. Metro Kampong. So lots of advertising inside these. Learn English if you want to. Okay, doors are shut and now we're on to our next part. Whoa, okay. Okay, have a quick look here. Oh, and there's Angelit. Just a fleeting look here. So these are all houseman buildings, which were all built in the mid to late 1800s. So now we're at 1oct2021. So the neighbourhood here is called Grenelle. Somebody is coming out of the train. Okay, let's point out here. Okay, so yeah, Grenelle is a little commune that used to be just outside of Paris. This was called Grenelle. Says McGregor says, oh, I love the balconies. Yeah, they are lovely, aren't they? I love all the architecture along here. Like I said, you're only getting a fleeting look, but it's still pretty cool. So this is the Grenelle. So really nice neighbourhood. There are a lot of expats who come and live here because it's relatively modern, very accessible. Oh, and there we go. Oh, it's a little sneak peek of my favourite thing. Look at that. Oh, there's Art Deco there. Little Art Deco building put in the middle. Okay, so this is Metro Duplex. Okay. It's being done up at the moment. Often the only way you know what's going on in Paris is by all the advertising that you see in the metro. I would like to do some other live, well probably not live videos, but some videos of my favourite metro stations, because there are some amazingly beautiful metro stations. None of these are particularly interesting, but there are some really beautiful ones. Karen says, so wouldn't you love to be one of the 40 families who have been given public housing in La Samaritaine? Yes, I know. I know. I mean, we would like to be there. We might have to move out of our apartment because our apartment got destroyed in a flood. So, Glenda May, hi there. Loving this jacket. Fantastic. I'm so pleased. Okay, now we're near the end of our trip here. We are at metro station BINGE. Tour Eiffel. So if you want to go to the Tour Eiffel, we would get off here and we walk down the road and around the corner to get to the Tour Eiffel. Okay, but when I go to the Tour Eiffel, I usually get off at Trocadero, which is not the next stop, but the one after that. Okay, so everyone pay attention because this is my best and most favourite part of line 6. Okay, so we're going over the bridge Ber Akem, and here we got the lovely view of La Tour Eiffel, which I can't actually fit the whole thing in the screen because it's so big, but it's my favourite view of all time. And now we're arriving at Metro Passé, and I'm going to get out here because it starts going underground from here and I will lose reception. So there we go. We are at Metro Passé. And of course we were here, not here, but we were at the Cimetière de Passé a couple of months ago. Okay, I'm not supposed to go here because of course this is very dangerous. But yeah, so you can't really see anything from there. apart from the previous metro down the road there. So yeah, so here we go, Metro Passé. So we're now in the 16th arrondissement. We've gone over the river. Love all the sounds. I know, it's like I said at the beginning, you kind of know you're in Paris when you get the sounds and the smells and the views of everything that goes with the metro. Sometimes the smells and the views aren't particularly nice, but it's undeniable that you're in Paris when you experience this. So let's have a look. Often the metros also have these little plans, which show you the quartier, plan du quartier, so that when you get off you kind of know where you're going. So we're here, Passé. We went over the bridge here, over the river. We were at the Allée des Cygnes the other day, on the Ile des Cygnes, when we saw the Statue of Liberty. So that's here. Okay, and the cemetery is, where are we? Up here. It's just up here. Okay. So there we go. That's, there we go, another metro. So the metros usually come every 2 or 3 minutes, depending on what time of day it is. So that one's fairly empty. But in the mornings and the evenings, this is absolutely packed because, you know, this is a very business area. Okay, so anyway, I think that's my walk for the day. I didn't have to walk too far. I actually did this because it was forecast for rain, and I thought, what can I do that would be interesting and won't get me wet? So here we are. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed that. I'm now off. Noisy. I'm now off to the Arc de Triomphe to check on the Arc de Triomphe wrap to see how that's progressing. I still haven't been at night time, and I really want to go at night time because it's apparently lit up beautifully. So if I get to do that, I will take some photos and I'll share them with you. Thank you everybody for joining me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your interest and support, so thank you. And I hope you all have a great evening or great day wherever you are in the world. Take care, and we will see you on Tuesday. Susan McGregor says, brilliant idea, Jackie. Thank you. Wishing you a lovely day. Yes, thank you. Let's do this again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got some other really exciting things that I want to show you. So it's with, you know, it's all about logistics, fitting it all in, all that sort of stuff. So thank you, everybody. We'll catch you later.